Hello, welcome to DNBC TV. I am Susan, and today we have an exciting interview with Gerardo Mantilla, the CEO of artifex Consulting and Latin America Officer of IFGICT. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Gerardo. So, you have proposed a new way to spectrum valuation economically. How do you propose the value of the 5G spectrum?
Thanks, Susan, and the DNBC TV business channel for the opportunity. Discounting cash flow and benchmarking models have lost precisions. Evidence of this has been the impact on spectrum auctions after pandemic crisis. Our proposal, Spectrum Invest, define radioelectric spectrum value according with investments to mobile network operator deployments during 5 years, considering frequencies, coverage, access, backhaul, transport networks, and terminal requirements, with a defined population coverage goal. Investment is prioritized according to defined components that have a direct impact on coverage, quality, or service availability. However, exists a time difference between invest and obtain revenues. The mobile network operator invests on deployed network and then they expect to gain, while licensing lasts 15, 20, or 30 years. Trying to know the mobile network operator income over such a long period has a low probability of success, including facts unlikely to consider as covered. Normally, the mobile network operator has to invest to network deployment and location coverage that they are interested because they expect to recover their investments and obtain revenue in short and medium time.
If the spectrum value is based on investments, how do you think it will be assigned? Auctions or beauty contest?
We have designed a spectrum auction called a Spectrum Invest Procedure. We think that auctions are the best option based on two innovations. Investment offers increase of price and price inversely proportional to investment offer. The target is to increase investment to deploy 5G and achieve two most population objective coverage during 5 years. In this graphic, we show an example how is relationship between investment offers and spectrum prices varies between maximum reference value and minimum reference value. Take account that the acceleration stage is a reference because we need to calculate investments necessary to rural zones and population coverage. Acceleration stage is to promote coverage, network deploys in rural zones or with limited coverage. Normally, rural zones have a population high dispersion. For that reason, cover that zones imply an investment increase. It may not be recoverable by investors. The solution presented, including a spectrum and network share, a spectrum invest share, for those who win the spectrum.
Okay, so what is your proposal to increase 5G coverage on rural zones? Is it possible?
Our proposal, a spectrum invest share, a spectrum and network sharing to accelerate coverage in areas without access or limited access, allows to reduce deployment time and maintain competition between mobile network operators and even virtual mobile operators. Our model defines relationship between participants by defining a scheme and adapted to CAPEX and OPEX to achieve a return on investment and a reasonable profit margin. The spectrum and network sharing were established by 3GPP standards. The objective is apply in spectrum invest share to improve coverage in rural zones. Normally, regulators define coverage obligation to achieve it. However, we propose to change coverage obligation by promote coverage. We design invest drivers that it will help to invest recovery on rural zones. Regulatory policies and mobile market that has been investment intensive and it has limited profit margins. In some cases, their EBITDA in percentage terms had fallen by 10% or 20% in recent years, as well as allocation processes and real objective of these allocations have involved an understanding that market needs is a real boost, so that investors can have a clear incentive to carry out 5G networks to rural zones. In some countries, the population have mobile coverage and smartphones. However, they cannot pay their mobile service regularly, month by month, to have access to internet, especially in rural zones, where there are a small population and the mobile network operator cannot recover the investment and OPEX unrecoverable invest. The invest driver reduce the CAPEX and OPEX in rural zones or limited coverage zones to incentive the mobile network operator and reduce their price service to population.
One last question. What can the telecom regulators and government do to stimulate the digital economy using 5G?
Giving mobile operator benefits that imply making better investment use to be able to cover faster and increase offer from more than one operator in rural zones. Therefore, we believe that establishing an spectrum valuation based on operator investments bring greater benefits to countries' economies, since it has a positive impact on direct and indirect jobs and better service coverage. In another point of view, if change or fiscal incentives are established for operators due to investment increase, investment benefits are directly transferred to the country real economy, what brings greater benefits compared to increase in regulator on country budget. These are benefits that end up being more direct, creating jobs and improving coverage that directly impacts in digital economy. However, it's important to develop digital skills in population to improve their inclusion to the digital economy. A few years ago, in some countries, people learned carpentry, masonry, and other skills. Right now, we need that they will learn programming, social network, trading, electronic commerce, and be entrepreneurs to increase their incomes and quality of life, to improve the developing countries' competitiveness.
Thanks for being with us, Mr. Gerardo, the CEO of artifex Consulting and Latin America IFGICT Officer.
Thanks, Susan, and the NBC TV business channel. Have a good day to you and the NBC audiences. Bye.